This is a nice little pop-up, really easy to make. Didn't have to do much beyond just leverage our knowledge of basic jQuery, a little bit of CSS and HTML. I want to make this a little bit more complex and reusable so we can have multiple pop-ups on a page. So that's what this lesson will cover. Before I do, one thing that's been bothering me about this, if you can see while I scroll, the body's still moving. I want to disable that while the pop-up's up. And we're just going to do that with CSS. Nothing really crazy here. So when the pop-up shows, we're also going to add a class that says a secret pop-up is showing. And we're going to add that to the body. And now what we'll do is we'll put somewhere, we'll say just right up here at the top, body, a secret pop-up is showing. We'll say overflow hidden. Refresh this page. Now when I scroll, the body can't move, and I know you guys can't see that really too much, but I'm scrolling here, and I promise you now I'm not getting weird scroll behavior. So how do we make this thing dynamic? Well, first thing we need to do is we need a second pop-up to kind of work off of. So I'm going to copy and paste this HTML exactly as it is, and then just update it with maybe a different heading tag and maybe extra paragraph tags, just so we can definitely see the difference between pop-up 1 and pop-up 2. So if I click secret pop-up now, both pop-ups should be showing. So if you look here in our source, scroll down a little bit. If I would delete the second pop-up, we would see the first pop-up, and then they're both showing, despite it kind of working. And what I want to do is target a specific pop-up and only show that one. And to do that, what we can do is a neat trick where what we can do here is update our pop-up link to show the new, to specify a specific pop-up, excuse me. And we're still going to use secret pop-up link as our event trigger, but we're going to add data here to choose a pop-up. And I could do the data attribute, like I could say data which one equals hashtag or class or whichever target, but I'm just going to actually use the href attribute, and I'll say this is secret pop-up 1, secret pop-up 2. And so I'm going to say the ID of secret pop-up 1 belongs to 1, secret pop-up 2 belongs to 2. So if I go down here to the bottom here, and I say ID for this one is secret pop-up 1, copy and paste this, and this one's secret pop-up 2. Now, all we need to do at this point is update our logic here so that it targets the specific one. So the user will click either of those pop-up links, and we want to change this secret pop-up, where that represents the content, secret pop-up and secret pop-up, and we want it to be specific to the ID. So hopefully you can see, if you've been able to keep up with kind of the selectors and kind of grabbing data, you can see how easy this is going to be. We're just going to rewrite, I'm going to comment block all this code down here, and we're just going to rewrite this where we can say target is equal to this attribute href. Pretty easy. And just to illustrate this, because we're learning, let's open up, let's get rid of all that info, open up our console, and you can see ID secret pop-up 1, ID 2 secret pop-up 2, and we're just going back and forth. It doesn't matter. So now what I'll do is I will copy and paste this code that we already had for toggling the classes, and I'm going to rewrite it to say, instead of add the class show me to all secret pop-ups, just add it to the target. Dead simple, nothing complex. And it looks like we can still use our body add class to say secret pop-up is showing to kill the overflow, and we still want return false. Now, if I refresh here, I click the first link, we see pop-up 1, close this, and I click the second link, I see pop-up number 2. And we could do, now you can have as many pop-ups as you want using the same JavaScript, where nothing complex that we wrote. Go on to the next lesson. I'll kind of keep going on this and probably make this a little bit more exciting.